Wimbledon names. Tyler Cavalli along with you here on KRVN. Jayson Jorgensen, our sports director, is joining us. Welcome, Jayson.
Glad to be here, I think.
Yeah, now this will be very interesting. And Jen Hauser, who is KRVN's tennis expert, is also joining us here in the studio. Jen, also thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
We usually come in here for baseball season, but now I thought Wimbledon's going on. It's our third day with Wimbledon, and there's a lot of funky names that go on in the tennis world from all over the world. And I wanted to go through some names. And you watch the most tennis out of everybody. I mean, you're streaming this live,
Correct.
at work.
I mean, she slows down her internet speed here.
I don't think you're supposed to say that I'm streaming it live at work.
Well, let's call it as it is.
Okay.
Our bosses are walking around anyway. It's not like it's hidden. It's not like you're hiding on your phone, by your keyboard or anything. It's out there. It's okay. It's okay. But this is why we bring you in here. So the list of names, we're also streaming this live on our KRV and the Facebook page as well, where you can watch this online. But we have a list of Wimbledon names of players that are either started in the first round or they are exited. But I've tried to find the toughest names.
Oh, and you did.
No, there are. And some of these names I had to really dig and do some sleuthing to find their name pronunciations. So I'm going to spell them out, and then you guys, announce them. So let's start on the women's side. We'll go with the easy ones. Serenawilliams.
Well, of course, that would be Serena Williams, who lost yesterday.
Yeah, I know, devastating. But I
That
had
was
to
very
include her.
devastating.
Might be the last time we ever see her at Wimbledon.
No,
You don't think so?
no.
Do you agree with her assessment of that name?
Yes, on that, but I think we've seen the last of Serena.
Okay.
But we'll see.
All right, so we've got one name. We have some nice little music going on.
I thought
with it
maybe
as
you were
well.
clapping because it was the last of Serena.
You take that as you will, Jen. You take that as you will. All right, let's go on the women's side. Another American. Her name is spelled Cocogauff. Jayson, we'll start with you.
That would be Coco Gauff.
And do
Correct.
you agree with that?
Coco
All
Gauff.
right. Listen, it's not that hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're only on name 2.
We're named 2 for 2. Let's jump to the men's side. It gets a little more difficult, but you two should obviously know these names as well. We'll start with men on the from Serbia. Novak Djokovic. And we'll start with you, Jen.
Novak Djokovic.
Do you concur?
Can I call a friend?
Yeah, yes, you can.
No, that is
Okay. Listen, 3 for 3.
Or the Joker.
The Joker. Yeah, I like it. Okay, let's stay in Europe, and let's go to the Spaniard. Rafael Nadal. Jayson?
that would be the one and only. What you want to
I
do?
want you to roll your R's, Jason.
Rafael Nadal.
All right. So
Is that good
Yeah,
enough?
oh, yeah.
Okay.
no, we're good. We're good. 4 for 4. All right. So now it gets a little tough. And for those that are listening or watching on Facebook, they do have a list in front of them. So while I am spelling it out, I'm doing that for you, the listener.
This isn't going to help much.
Yes. No, and he is showing our viewers on our KRV and the Facebook page. All right. Now let's get into some interesting stuff here. Let's go back to the women's side. Fellow American Amanda. Let's do that again. Amanda is
Amanda.
okay. And here's the tricky last name. Anissimova.
Anisimova.
Okay.
That's as good as I'm going to come up with.
Anisimova. So you are, we'll
Hey.
call that one. All right. So Amanda Anisimova.
Resident tennis expert.
There
yeah.
we go. All right. We haven't missed one yet. But let's go to Belgian. Alison. That's her first name.
Allison.
Okay. Easy enough, right? This is where it gets a little tricky now. VANUYTVANCK.
I'll let you take that, Jason.
I'd like to buy a vowel pat. Allison von Jovanovic.
Not bad. Not bad. All right, Jen, what do you have?
Allison Van Ivanic.
Not bad either. You are both wrong, though. Yeah, it's a first miss. It's okay. It's Allison Van Uytvanck. So again, you weren't like totally off.
We were totally off.
I mean, kind of.
I see you carried the Y and the T there to come up with that one.
Yeah, exactly. You just rearrange it a little bit. You get Van Uytvanck. All right, Estonian, Anett, and her last name is Kontaveit. And the first name is
Annette.
okay, and then so the last name again, Kontaveit.
Kontaveit.
Almost. Jason,
Kontaveit.
how did you say it again, Jen?
Kantavi.
Probably, if you do it correctly, I think you're right. Let's give it to you. It's Kontaveit.
Well, that sounds pretty
So, yeah,
close.
but
Way to
again,
go.
if you were from Estonia, maybe that's how they do it with your little accent that you had there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I have an accent?
You did, but I like it. So, but you were correct. We'll give it to you.
You rolled your R.
Yeah.
Rafael Nadal.
There we go. All right. Another Wimbledon name. It's Slovenian. Tamara. That's her first name, which is
Tamara.
okay. And the last name is Zidansek.
Zindansek.
You're wrong.
Zidanesek.
Whoa. Say that again.
Zidanesek.
Zidansek. Would you like to try one more time?
No, I'm going with that because whatever I come up with won't be any closer.
Okay. Well, you both are wrong.
Mm.
It's Zanzik.
Zanzik.
Zanzik. So Zidansek. Seems like a lot more than what it should be for Zanzik.
Is she a good player?
I don't know.
I think she lost
Okay.
in the first, but that doesn't matter here. All right, finally on the women's side of fellow Italian. This one is going to be interesting.
So you should know this one, right?
I did not know this one, but I'm going to act like I did. All right, here's your first name, Elisabetta. How would you say that first name?
I will take that. Elisabetta.
Okay, perfect. All right, so we're good on that. Here's the last name. It gets a little tricky now. It's Italian again. Cocciaretto. Again, it's Cocciaretto.
Cocciaretto?
Well, that's not bad. You got a little more in there than it needs to be, but not bad.
That's as close as I'm going to get. That's actually a pretty good shot there.
Yeah,
Jim.
no, that was not bad. It's Caccialetto. So
Caccialetto?
yeah, it's Caccialetto.
So the T's are L's?
Apparently.
Okay.
Listen, I didn't name her. I didn't do this. I'm just saying it's Caccialetto. So Elisabetta Caccialetto. All right, let's go back to the men's side where we have 5 more names here. Spaniard. We'll just give it to you. Carlos is the first name, Carlos, but it's Alcaraz is his last name.
Alcaraz.
Yeah, that's what I'd go with too. That's what it's got to be.
And he is a hot shot right now.
Yeah. Well, everything that I found on the internet. Yeah.
Is that in a good or a bad way that he's a hot shot?
He's good.
Okay. If you're just joining us, Jayson Jorgensen, our sports director, Jen Hauser, KRBN traffic director, and also resident tennis expert. They're joining us here on the show today. So we're also streaming it live on the KRBN Facebook page. We're going through Wimbledon names. They're very tough, but so far you guys what? We've only got like 2 wrong so far, I think. So not too bad. But
You're being kind with your judging.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna get into some funkier names here. It
You
definitely gets a
think?
lot harder. Okay, here's a Hungarian. His first name is Marton. How would you say his first name?
Martone.
No, you're wrong.
Martin.
It's maybe in English. I mean, maybe if you're here, it's Martin. Martin. All right. His last name. Oh, I did that wrong. I got it right. You guys got it wrong.
Well, you have the correct list.
Well, that's okay. His last name is spelled Fucsovvics.
Is there a bleep button?
The same thing, Jen.
Yeah, this was dangerous. This one's dangerous. Again, it's Fucsovvics.
I would say Fuksevich.
Wow, pretty close.
I think I would go with Jason.
All right. It's Futrovic. So you don't need the CK in there, but we'll give it to you. Futrovic. So,
I've also found over years of doing names, when you come across one of these and you're not for sure, just say it really fast.
yeah, and people,
Just slur it all together.
people will think that you did it. All right. Okay, so that one was Martin Futrovic. Australian. This one's going to be interesting. Tathanasi is his first name. How would you say his first name?
Thanasi.
Okay.
That's what I'd go with too.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
a solid play.
Yeah, you guys are correct on that. Last name is spelled Kokkinakis.
Kokkinakis.
No, you're very close though. How would you pronounce that?
Kokonakis.
It's
No.
Kokkinakis.
No, it's Kokkinakis. It's Kokkinakis.
Not a court. No.
No,
I'm-
Jen here. Jen.
I'm arguing.
Now you're arguing with the resident tennis expert here.
He just lost today.
Well, he is
To
also
Novak.
pronounced Kokkinakis. I think. We'll go, okay, fine. You want it? We'll give it to you. Does it make you feel better?
You're easily swayed by the way.
Bradley Gilbert was pronouncing it Kokkinakis this morning.
Well, then it has to be gospel.
That's right. We got 2 more here. On the men's side of Wimbledon names, Canadian. First name is Felix, which is
Felix.
Okay, easy enough. And the last name is Auger. Aliassime.
I'd say Auger Aliseme.
Close. The first part of it is not right.
Huh.
The last
Azure
part is not.
Alaseme.
Say that again.
Azure Alaseme.
That is wrong. That is also wrong. Felix Auger Alassim.
Ajay.
Ashe.
Auger, yeah. All right. So there's you guys got that one wrong, unfortunately.
I'm guessing he's probably not sitting down and drinking a PBR.
Probably not. No, no, no. All right.
Or
Last
Schlitz.
one here is a German. This one is going to be interesting. His first name is pretty easy. Peter.
Peter.
Okay, yeah, all right, all right. Last name is spelled Gojowczyk.
I'm going to go with Gojowicz.
Not far off, actually.
That's Gogowicz. Gojowicz.
Is that what Brad Gilbert says?
I don't know. I haven't seen him play.
Yeah, well, you're both wrong, but not far. You're not far. It's Gojowczyk. So it's
That's way
Gojowczyk.
off.
Gojowczyk.
The CYZK is it?
It's a chick. It's like a
Yeah.
chick. So Gojowczyk.
Remember that for next time.
Yeah.
All right, so there we go.
When you're reporting on Wimbledon.
Yeah.
Wimbledon.
Wimbledon. Let's not get into that. We've gotten calls
Coco
before.
Gauff, she won. Is that correct? We're
Yes.
talking about Americans here, and Serena Williams is out. Any other
Yes.
Americans?
Not off the top of my head.
Okay.
I miss the days of Andre Agassi, Jimmy Connors, John McEnroe.
Yeah, those were the easy ones.
Yeah,
Right?
those were the
Yeah. All right, so you guys only missed 3 of.
And I like to end that we're all wearing Penn State blue this morning. How nice.
You might be on that.
Yeah, that was not done on purpose. Let's say that. All right, good stuff for sure. I appreciate Jayson coming in and Jen. You guys only missed what, 3, 4, something like
Yeah.
that. But that wasn't too bad. Jen, you did
Those
pretty
were
good.
hard names.
And you challenged me on one, and I think you're probably right on that one. But overall,
And he's also playing doubles with Nick Kyrgios.
there you go.
I
Take
did
that
not
for what
know
it's
that.
worth.
Remember that.
I will.
All right, good stuff. That's Jayson Jorgensen. Jen House joining us here at KRV. Good stuff there. They didn't do too bad. If you want to watch it again, you can go to our KRV Facebook page. All right, coming up next, Fox